Gold Star Promotions is proud to present Floyd Money Mayweather. The man himself is coming to the UK for his UK tour, February and March 2020. For all info and tickets, Gold Star Promotions, the host of UK.
Fuad here, back on Behind the Gloves with another interview. I'm joined by Dillian Whyte, post-fight here at the York Hall. Richard Riakhpore winning the British title. What was your, how did you analyse that fight?
Congratulations to Richard Riakhpore. He's the British champion. But you know, the fight in itself, it was a tough fight. It was both fighters were durable. Took some hella shots in there, but I think it was a bit too much of a little bit of a hug festival for my liking. I think Richard could have made a lot more easier work. Not to say there's nothing easy about Massey, because he come and he was game and he was bloody game. That's what I could say. He took some big shots which I didn't think he could take, and he stuck in there and managed to, was right there to the end. But I mean, for me, I felt like Richard could have used his jab a little bit more, pressed forward a little bit more, double jab, right hand, and press the issue. But listen, I suppose it's easy talking from outside, but he's got the capabilities, he's got the skill set, he's got the movement, he's got the power. But what was happening is he was diving in and holding too much a little bit. That's what you heard the crowd, they were booing.
A lot of people on Twitter as well were complaining the fact that maybe he should have had a point taken off. He had a bit of a warning. Do you think he deserved the point being taken off?
Listen, I'm not surprised the ref did it. I am actually surprised the ref didn't take a point, because he was warned about 4 or 5 times, you know what I mean? So it's just one of them ones. But listen, he done good. He managed to get the win. You know what I mean?
We obviously saw Craig Richards as well in action against a very tough fighter in Chad Sudjan. It was declared a draw. Do you think that was a fair result?
No, I think Craig won that fight. I think Craig done enough to win, but yet again, similar with Craig. Craig weren't letting his hands go enough. Both fighters today was kind of a bit lulling. They was on the back foot and they was just doing one shot, and weren't letting their hands go. I felt like if they'd done a bit more, the 2s and 3s, they would have been in a better position. Especially Craig. Craig was lunging in with big shots and missing. So it's just one of them. Listen, man, these guys are hard guys. They train hard. Sometimes they can come in flat. But what it is an ugly win is better than a pretty loss. It is what it is. These guys can go back and go back to the drawing board and work and amend what they need to do, and come forward again. They can come again. But listen, for me, I just felt like I expected more from them. I know there's more in those guys, so it is a bit kind of frustrating when I know there's better and there is more. So I don't know if the Cajun got to them or what, but I felt they should have done a little bit better.
Now, obviously, Craig Richards is lined up to fight for the British against Shakan Peters. Now, you've got a relationship with both of them, but based on this performance, how would you see that fight playing out?
Do you know what? Shakan was messaging me all night. His coach was messaging me all night. He's saying, listen, that guy should not step in the ring with me. I'm going to hurt him. Listen, that performance there, it's a hard one for him, you know what I mean? It's a hard one for it's a hard one for Craig in that kind of performance. Craig's my pal. Shakan means business. He's going to come and he will let his hands go. You know what I mean? He will let his hands. Craig can't be taking those shots from Shakan, you know what I mean? It's a lot of damage will be done. But let's see what happens. They're going to be made. They're going to come back in, I think, was it end of February? And let's see, man. I think Shakan's gunning for that fight. He's rearing and he's chomping at the bits, like, you know what I mean?
And a quick word on Dillian Whyte. I saw him post a little GIF. You could say him and Andy Ruiz, and then him against Povetkin. How likely are those fights? Is that realistic?
No, those are all on the cards, So let's see what happens, man. It's down to Matchroom, Eddie, Dillian's team, and them to see what they can negotiate and see what they can bring to the forefront. Me personally, I'd like to see Dillian face someone who's 6'6", 6'5", and prepare for the likes of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. So let's see what the new year brings. I'm sure we'll hear something early in the new year, because he needs to get in camp and have about 8 to 10 weeks or 12 weeks of training preparation. So we can look forward in the new year early to hear some news soon.
All right, Dean, thank you for your time.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you go and do so by clicking the icon right here and hit the bell button so that every time we upload a new video, you get an alert so that you don't miss out.